How are you guys doing? This is Ryan. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I want to talk about Michael Saylor and Microstrategy buying $600 million worth of Bitcoin this week. And it's interesting to me because my company sat down at the end of the year, and rather than doing shareholder distributions, we are going to be buying cryptocurrencies instead. And why I'm not buying $600 million worth of cryptocurrencies, but buying a decent amount of cryptocurrency, and why I think maybe your business should consider doing it too, or at least give some insights as to why we are doing it, and why I think I will outperform Michael Saylor, because I don't think buying Bitcoin, BTC, or at least just that much of it is going to be the best strategy. So that's the topic for today's video. So first, let me start off that Michael Saylor came very late to Bitcoin, understands it very little, but he has built a large company, and he's in the right asset class, so I'll give him that. And he doesn't understand economics. He didn't understand. In 2013, he's like, oh, Bitcoin's gonna suffer the same fate as gambling. Shows the fundamental reason he doesn't understand, like, you can't just shut down Bitcoin, and like Bitcoin was never going to suffer the same fate. So following this man is extremely dangerous in terms of like where the real world vision is going, but he is in the right asset class. I'll give him that. And I'm not saying BTC is not going to go up. He's probably going to do very well and look very smart amongst his other institutional class investors, right? In terms of not holding dollars, because the dollars is even a lot worse than Bitcoin, BTC. So, but there are so many other amazing things going on in crypto to be wary of. So if you're on the outside looking in and saying, oh my God, like Bitcoin's happening, Bitcoin must be great. Bitcoin is a part of a larger infrastructure that's doing much bigger things than BTC itself, Bitcoin BTC. So as someone that is, an executive of a company buying a lot of crypto, we are not. We've received some BTC for payments. We do have some BTC. We do expect BTC to go up quite a bit in the next, 12 to 18 months. Predominantly, off the major thesis of, unfortunately, the Bitcoin halving that's going to take place in April. I've made other videos about the halving. You can check out my other videos. I'll link a couple in the description that might be helpful. So, but as we sat down, me and my partner, and we looked at Bitcoin in terms of how much do we actually want to have around of it? Where do we expect it to go? There's a lot of other coins that are going to way outperform it in terms of returning on our money. Now, I'm not here to be a pig, and I don't have to make 1,000%, but I would expect a 5x return in the next 12 to 18 months on our capital, and I think we can really do that in crypto. I've done a lot better than that in crypto over my time, but that's at least, like I say, hey, 5x is a solid return. 500%. What do you mean? What am I saying? It's an amazing return. With that said, I do not think Bitcoin BTC can 5x. It cannot 5x. I think BTC, really runs out of a lot of gas around 120,000. So I do think it can go up, roughly 3 to 4x from here, but that's nothing in crypto, man. That's like a stock going up like 5%. So we're looking at other coins. If you look at a coin I talk about a lot here, like Bitcoin Cash, can quite easily 10x. These are targets. We with us buying more, we always will hold a lot of crypto, but we will tend to, if our crypto becomes very valuable, we will tend to look to diversify those assets and then get more crypto if crypto comes more down to a lower market value, which today it is beneath a fair market value. But so that's one coin I'll point. I don't want to say everything we're buying per se, but there's a lot of other coins that will do a lot better than a 3.5 to 4x. I mean, I'm curious what you guys think. I mean, BTC, I do think runs past 100,000 laser eye. People get really excited and runs out of steam. I mean, at that point, BTC is going to be close to a $2 trillion asset. Like, how many more dollars are going to flow into that? How much can the entire market cap of cryptocurrency go? Last market top, it went to $3 trillion. And, I think we could definitely go to 6 trillion quite conservatively. I mean, last time, if you look at market cap tops from market to market, last time we did about a 3.5x. We went from 900 billion to 3 trillion. We're becoming less parabolic over time because we're becoming a bigger asset class. So, I mean, you got to conservatively say 6 trillion. So, and say if BTC can hold on to 30 to 35% of total market share of crypto, it's going to be, right there, maybe 2 trillion and, sitting maybe 150 grand at best. And, you're chasing the top at 150 grand. Like, you're going to be deleveraged before that. So, we're looking at other coins that are useful to people that want to be peer-to-peer cash. And a couple little home run plays. I'm not here to tell anyone what to do, because there are coins that will 10, 20, 30x, which you got to kind of, I'm not like a trader per se, but, we're creating just a small little crypto portfolio to do with our company assets. Because if we were to take a shareholder dividend, I'm just going to buy crypto anyways. So why have the taxable event of me getting a shareholder dividend and then it going up, then paying more taxes and more taxes and more taxes? Rather just get the crypto and chase the ride. So, but it's not even chasing the ride. It's like, we always hold crypto. We have a lot of crypto. But we also have a lot of dollars right now, and that's concerning as well. I was talking to a friend at a bar the other day, and he's like, I said, personally, like, I don't have any dollars. I have mainly crypto. He's like, don't you feel like that's risky? I was like, I feel like it's way more risky having a lot of dollars. Like, this whole thing can blow up overnight. This is for sure going to zero, maybe in a long time, but it is so risky holding dollars. Why would you hold something someone else can print? Think about that with your cryptocurrencies too. Definitely think about that. And one of my biggest knocks against BTC, of course, is that not only is it not going to perform really well in price, coins like Ethereum and has always crushed it in bull markets too, is because it sucks. It's not a useful currency. It has like this, Bitcoin Cash is what Bitcoin used to be. It used to be like, you could instantly send it for super cheap. Transactions were not reversible. It was, which is great for honest money. You can reroute. They have replaced by fee on the Bitcoin network. Lightning Network, their scaling solution is finally, everyone realizes it's a piece of shit. It's a piece of shit. It sucked. It's custodial. It's never going to work. It was never going to work. It was this experiment that they bet the house on when they had a useful technology that could have helped people. Like, oh my God, you guys wasted so much time to realize Lightning sucks. Oh, why Bitcoin Cash? There's Lightning. Now you know why. And it's like, how many people can we wake up and say, oh my God, I was wrong. Let's go back to the roadmap that we were following as BTC to be electronic cash, or is it never going to happen on BTC and I just go to Bitcoin Cash? And I think that's more likely. I don't see BTC wanting to really become cash. I don't think they ever did want to. I think Lightning was a distraction from the beginning. But anyways, Michael Saylor, you will do well. You will get a lot of glory. I see already the headlines, how much profit your firm has made because you have bought Bitcoin. Good job, not holding dollars and holding Bitcoin, but Bitcoin in the long run And the long run could be 10, 20 years. So is not going to do like overall that well. And in the short term, it'll certainly do better than the dollar, which, you know, is, we're not just trying to like everything outperforms the dollar, right? Gold outperforms the dollar, you know, rhodium and anything, you know, all these assets, houses outperform the dollar, right? But like my house I can't use is, or like this clubhouse is worth money, right? And it's going to do better than the dollar, but it's not useful as cash. You know, it doesn't have the 5 traits that make money useful. So it's not divisible. It's not easy to move around. It's not fungible. Everyone knows where it is. I mean, I guess you can privatize it, but like, anyways, that's a whole other example of like why commoditized digital transactions like the Bitcoin Cash Network are so important. Want to look into some other currencies. We are not done buying. If you have some good ideas of coins doing cool, interesting things, be interesting to hear about it as well. And I'll see you guys in my next one.